There is only one person to blame for this loss, right? And that is head coach David Culley. The Houston Texans are now 1-4. A game where Davis Mills actually showed that he could be a starting quarterback. 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He said that what he wanted to do was take care of the football. He absolutely did that. I think this is what David Culley meant by opening the playbook. More on David Culley later. Davis Mills did everything right. You know, his QBR, let me get that for you if this Bleacher Report app lets me do it. But Davis Mills, you know, his QBR was 141.9. You know, GOAT status. The dude played damn good for a rookie, right? This is one of the best performances of a rookie since Deshaun Watson. If we're being honest, 3 touchdowns, 300 yards, 21 of 29. You only miss 8 balls. And then you don't have players like DeAndre Hopkins, right? You had Chris Moore, who had 109 yards, or his amazing touchdown, his 67-yard touchdown, went up and get it. Davis Mills on the route, lobs it up. And then you got Chris Conley going with that beautiful flea flicker. David Johnson, if you're going to keep David Johnson on this team, this is how you use him, right? Get him the ball as a receiver. You know, he's one of the best receiver running backs. If he was a wide receiver on the Houston Texans last year, he would have been the tallest one out there. Brandon Cooks, only 4 catches, 31 yards. But Davis Mills got it going, and that's something that you wanted to see. Didn't get much help in the run game again. You know, the leading rusher was Mark Ingram with, I think, 41 yards, and, you know, Philip Lindsay disappointing, 19 yards. I don't know what the Texans are going to have to do with him, but he's just not working out. Davis Mills was was sacked 3 times, so I'm guessing you could say the offensive line played much better than what it did last week. You know, the New England Patriots are still a top 5 passing defense, and it was very encouraging to see Davis Mills have this much poise, have his pocket presence, being able to get on the run and finding, like I said, Chris Moore for that 67-yard touchdown. That was exciting. I literally tweeted out, Davis Mills is proving a lot of people wrong. He shut me up. I writ him off after last week, dude. 88 yards, 4 interceptions. You had -3 yards at half. You're not it. And everyone wrote him off. And for this kid to come 7 days later against one of the best head coaches in NFL history to throw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, it's damn good encouraging. Because next week you have the Indianapolis Colts. And then that's going to be a fun game in itself. Can Davis Mills continue to build upon the game? You know, the Houston Texans were up 22-9, and then David Culley happened. His mismanagement of timeouts, him trying to get cute on that punt where you were trying to draw them off sides, and then, he eventually punted the ball into the Houston Texans' head, and the Patriots ended up scoring on that drive. That was all on David Culley. And it's sad because the Houston Texans did everything right. Davis Mills got going. The Houston Texans defense still had a very good day. Caused interceptions, was able to get to the quarterback. Not as much as I liked, right? Because 4 out of the 5 linemen for the New England Patriots starting O-line did not play. So to only get 1 sack was very, discouraging. Lonnie Johnson, the interception, the pass defense, Terrace Mitchell, the forced fumble at the goal line. This defense is still continuing to make plays. These guys are legit. Lovie Smith is doing a fantastic job. So it really hurts to lose the game by your head coach. And we need to start keeping an eye on David Culley. He did not have a good week last week against the Buffalo Bills. Didn't adjust. He cuts Anthony Miller and says the reason why we cut him was because Amendola was coming back and Amendola was inactive. So make sense. He didn't adjust whatsoever at halftime when the New England Patriots were coming back and the Houston Texans offense cannot get the running game going. They stopped using the screens. They stopped getting creative. They pretty much, choked in the moment, and it led to the New England Patriots coming back. Kaimi Fairbairn should be released after those 2 missed, extra kicks, and then that field goal. And not only that, David Culley, if he missed his 2 extra kicks, You're asking him to kick his longest career field goal, which is 67. You really think he's going to make it? He didn't even look close on those extra points. Absolutely not. Wide right, New England Patriots go down there and score. That's on David Culley. Those two decisions are 14, 10 plus points. So now the Houston Texans are 1-4. You're damn near fighting for the number 1 pick already. Miami Dolphins just lost. They're going to start getting itchy for Deshaun Watson. Tampa Bay absolutely blew them out. We have to pay attention to what the San Francisco 49ers do because they own the Dolphins pick. But the Houston Texans are 1-4. They play the Indianapolis Colts next week. Who knows, right? Because you guys all know I want to tank. And it would have been much easier to say, you know what, the Houston Texans just lost their game, but they didn't. It was the head coach that ended up failing them. Let me know what you guys think about this game. We saw some great things from Davis Mills. We finally saw him arrive. The only issue was the coach failed him. Let me know what you guys think. As always, go Texans. You guys have a blessed day.